What's going on, Hangout Games? Crypto Crane here, and we have a daily technical analysis video for you guys today. Here, the time is 6:22 on November 22nd, and the crypto markets have been looking terrible. As you can see, we have the crypto bubbles on the hour chart, and it is a sea of red, very little green. Let's go look at the daily on the bubbles. It's the same thing. The weekly, a little bit more green. Monthly is full of green, and that is currently where we stand. So as you can see on that daily, it's not looking too good. Not looking too good. All right, so now let's go ahead and get into the charts. So here we have the Bitcoin dominance chart. As you can see, the Bitcoin dominance chart normally details the flow of money in and out of Bitcoin. And as you can see, we here on the chart, we have the yellow line, 200 SMA, white, the 21, the red, the 50, the purple, the 80, and the blue, the 100, right? That's what we have on the SMAs. So, as you can see, we had a dev cross here on the 4-hour chart, and price action started to come down. It brought the 50, 80, and the 100 along with it. And the 200 is now acting as a point of resistance for the money flowing into Bitcoin. Okay, so the money is actually flowing out of Bitcoin right now. And you can see that on the 4-hour chart. You can see it even more so on the hourly chart. This is the Bitcoin dominance chart, hour chart. As you can see, the price action fell below the 21, below the 50, and below the 80, and going down towards this 200. If it falls below this 200, then the money is going to continue flowing out of Bitcoin. Okay, go look at the daily chart. And as you can see on the daily, same thing. Price action fall. Now price action in 21 is acting as a resistance for the price action. And so it's hitting this and falling back down. RSI is continually oversold, needs to come back down. So the money is actually flowing out of Bitcoin right now. Let's go take a look at the altcoin market cap minus Ethereum and Bitcoin. And as you can see on the altcoin market cap, we have what's called a golden cross. You have the 21 and the 50 crossing right here on 200, and that price action, that money flow started coming into altcoins. As you can see, it now has a little bit of a trend line on the daily. So the money is still flowing into altcoins daily. Now let's look at the 4-hour altcoin 4-hour chart. As you can see right here, kind of the same thing. You got a head and the shoulders. You got the head right here, right shoulder, left shoulder, and the price action started to fall. On the 4-hour chart, you have the money flow into altcoins is on a downward trend. As you can see right here on the RSI, it's down here on 42. It needs to come down a little bit more into the 30s before we have a reversal. Let's go look at that daily chart. As you can see on the daily chart, it's doing the same thing as it was on the Bitcoin dominance chart. Daily wise, the money is still coming in into the altcoins, as you can see right here. Now let's take a look at the actual Bitcoin chart. At the actual Bitcoin chart, and as you can see here, it had a run up right here. It broke through that little triangle right there. Price actually came up, but you still have what's called a head and shoulders here. This is the daily. You have a head here, right shoulder, left shoulder, and price action starting to fall, right? Downward trend line, and as you can see, it's coming up, touching this trend, and huddling around this trend, and it's falling down. Let's go look at the 4-hour chart. This is regular Bitcoin now, not Bitcoin dominance, regular Bitcoin. As you can see, you got the head and shoulders right here, head, shoulder, shoulder. Price action starting to fall. Now, if price action falls below this 200 right here, we're going to be in big trouble. As you can see, the RSI, it comes up, touches, fall, comes up, touches, falls. So you have 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. Normally, you have 3 touches before it breaks through up and then falls back down, but we shall see. If we get a 4th touch, then it is trending downwards. You're going to see a lot more downward price action as far as Bitcoin goes. Let's go look at the 1-hour chart, see exactly which way everything is moving. And as you can see on the 1-hour chart, everything is pretty much consolidating sideways. You had the 21 on the golden cross right here, but then it rolled over, and that's where you get the head and shoulders, head, shoulder, shoulder, and price action starting to fall back down. So you could see 32,800, 32,300 Bitcoin here within the next couple of days. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the X.R.P chart, and then we'll look at Solana, and then we'll end the video. X.R.P, as you can see on the 4-hour chart, you have that around the bottom right there. Price action coming back down. You got the golden cross right here, and price action ran up, but now it's consolidating and coming back down. RSI is at 39, so it needs to come down just a little bit more. But as you can see, that downward trend line right there, and price action coming downward as well. But it was above the 200. 200 was acting as support, but then it fell below, so now it's acting as resistance. and that 58 cents is acting as support for XRP. Let's go take a look at the hour chart, see the direction is flowing. As you can see, you have the downward trend right here, and XRP is going downwards, right? It's trending downwards. You got the downward trend right here, same thing with the RSI. Okay, 21 right here did a dev cross, as you can right here see the dev cross 21 crossing the 200, and the price actually started falling down. But on the daily, as you can see on the daily chart, you have the same thing, but you have that cross right there. So on the daily, you could see a reversal right here, somewhere within this little triangle right here. Once it breaks out of the room with this triangle right here, you could see the reversal up and pushes through towards 66 cents. Then the next resistance will be 75 cents, etc. If it rolls over, like 21 is starting to roll over now. If it rolls over, then you're going to have sub 50 cents XRP. Okay, just keep that in mind. Now let's take a look at Solana. Okay, this is Solana. Solana daily chart. You got the golden cross. Price actually ran up, and you got a little pullback, a correction down to the 21. It hit the 21 and it bounced back a little bit. So we need to see what it's going to do the next couple of days, depending on what Bitcoin does. Okay, it broke through the downward trend right here on the RSI, and this is on the daily chart, y'all. So the RSI is severely oversold, so at 73. So I suspect you're going to see a pullback down to 48 cents, maybe 47 cents, maybe even $48, $47, maybe even $41 for Solana. Let's go look at the Solana 4-hour chart. As you can see that 21 is starting to roll down over, and the price actually starting to come with it. You have a head and shoulders, right shoulder, left shoulder, and the head right there. And now you starting to have the price action roll over. Okay, you have a downward trend on the RSI. RSI sitting at 41, so it still needs to come down some more for a reversal. Okay, let's go look at the hour chart. Here's the hour chart right here. And as you can see on the hour chart, you got that cross right back here. Price action ran up on Solana. And the 21 is doing a death cross on the 200 right now. Price action is coming down. You still got the head and shoulders, head, right shoulder, left shoulder. So every hour frame is producing head and shoulders, which is not good, which makes the price action roll over and fall back down. Remember, we get an inverted head and shoulders, this right pattern right here, the opposite way, then you get blast off. Okay. Now, noticing on the RSI down here, it's coming 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, and didn't quite touch. But you're getting these touches up here on the trend line, and then it's falling back down. This right here is showing you that you are having, the Solana is on a downward trend. No matter the little quick pumps that it's having, it's on a downward trend. Okay. Now, that's the Solana chart, and we will take a look at. Let's take a look at. Y'all want to look at? What y'all want to look at? Let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum. This is the Ethereum chart. This is the Ethereum hour chart. As you can see, that 21 crossed the 200, crossed the 80 and 100, went downward. Price actually came down. It actually came down here to the 30s. As you can see, when it came to 30, money started coming in, and you saw the reversal. This is what I mean when I say it needs to be in the between 30 and 35. Okay. Now, it's still on the downward trend though. RSI is still on the downward trend. As you can see, it broke through that, but it has to come back down. It has to come back down. Okay. Need some volume to come in for it to push through this $2,000 mark. This is the hour chart. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. This is the Ethereum 4-hour chart. As you can see, price action is severely above the 200 SMA. You had the golden cross back here, golden cross right here, 21 over the 200, and boom, price action went up, right? But it looks like to be chopping, ranging in between $1,917 and $2,035. So you have it ranging for my traders. You could trade in between this range and scalp a couple of profits for yourself, okay? Now let's look at the hourly chart. This is the Ethereum hourly chart. As you can see, that 21 is going up and down, and it's taking the price action with it, right? And you can see the downward trend line right here. Let's go look at the daily. Ethereum daily chart. As you can see, that 21 is crossing right here on the 200, bringing that 50 up. So at the daily, everything's looking good as far as the daily goes. It's just the 4-hour, the hour chart that's not looking too good, okay? So this is Ethereum. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the pullbacks to come back even more before I start putting more money into the crypto market. So I'm constantly watching the charts, waiting for my price targets to hit on this pullback, on this on this crash. Because what's going on is that they're manipulating the market. They're trying to crash the market so their friends can get their can get their bags at a cheaper price. Why? Because everything's going digital. XRP won this case. They couldn't stop XRP, so now they're trying to crash it to where they can join them. Because if you can't beat them, join them, right? Okay, so keep that in mind. Stay the course. Do not get shaken out of the market because that is exactly what they are trying to do. Okay, and this is Crypto Crane signing out for a daily technical analysis video. Until the next video, see you later, Hangout Gang. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and that bell notification so you can get notified of the next video as soon as it drops. And check out our other videos on our page. We have a lot of information on there. We scour the internet to try to bring you the most pertinent information so you can make the best decision when it comes to your portfolio. All right, Crypto Crane signing out to the next video. Peace.